In this series, I'm ranking every single national anthem in the tier list like this one below me, as an actual music student with 10 years of experience. Like all tier lists, it goes from the absolute worst ones in the F tier all the way until the insane masterpieces in the S and SS tiers with all the tiers in between. Where I'm ranking every anthem based on its emotion, originality, melody, and all the music stuff. Stick to the end because we're already discovering many incredible bangers that will be definitely worth your watch, but also many tough decisions the more time passes and the more countries we add to the sauce. But before that, let me clear some things up so people new to the series don't come at me with pitchforks in the comment section. First, everything is obviously my opinion, so it's normal that you would disagree with certain takes. As they say it, let's agree to disagree. Second, I might not mention every change I do to the tier list, so keep an eye on that if you care about certain countries. Third, there might be some important info I missed about certain anthems, so if you notice that, feel free to tell me in the comments. And lastly, there's no lastly, but remember that I'll link this series playlist in the end card if you want to see it fully after this. Okay, I'm truly done now. Let's start this for real. Okay, so without further ado, let's start this 5th episode. But before doing anything else, let me apply some changes that I said I would do to the tier list last episode, plus some extra countries that I thought needed to be changed. Bam. And yeah, there you have it. So again, let me explain the changes that I did. But without further ado, after all this explanation, let's go with the first anthem for this episode, which would be Norway, which this guy recommended to me. Okay. Kind of a flow of voices over here. I'm still waiting for some kind of impact over here. I like this. Like they got like really beautiful melodies, but the problem I have is that it's way too slow sometimes for me. Oh, I like the upscaling energy over here. That part remind me of like the song that goes la 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 with boughs of holy la 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 la. And yeah, it's really sweet and all of that, but yeah, those anthems are a little bit too slow for my liking. So yeah, I put in a good C tier for the moment. Like it wasn't anything like terrible like we have here in the lower tiers, but yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to praise this anthem. But without further ado, let's go with Turkmenistan over here, which I always find funny that they have like a weird rug in their anthem. It's really stylish, I like that, but must be like really hard to draw. Yeah, it's those kind of anthems that you have over there. I'm not surprised, really. Oh. My land is sacred, my flies in the world. Wow. Oh, yeah, the those kind of rhythms that you only see like Oriental anthems. I really love. That's really nice. Oh my god, this part is so good. Oh wow, I love those inverse half notes with points plus 16th notes like the or something like that. Yeah, really nice for an anthem. Oh my god, I think, yeah, definitely a high B tier. Personally, I really liked it. After that, let's go with an anthem from the opposite side of the world, which would be Uganda in Africa. And anthems in Africa are normally like, in the Arab world, there's like kind of better anthems than the southern and middle parts of Africa, but still, it's not the best for like interesting anthems. What is this? Okay, it's like that, like artificial instruments, like there are like really good artificial instruments in Logic Pro, Ableton and all of that, but these instruments may be from like worse softwares or older softwares. Okay. liberty together we wow, this reads like the stereotypical like hope song and all of that. Wow, zero originality. I'm sorry, but with that woman that sings with all her heart, bro, I really don't care about this anthem. I'm sorry, but okay, there's some energy, but it's like so stereotypical and annoying. The Pearl of Africa's Crown. Well, this anthem is definitely not the Pearl of Africa's Crown. I'm sorry, but well, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, I feel like a low C tier would suffice for it. Like, I really didn't like it. But after that, let's return to Europe with the anthem of the Czech Republic. And I wonder what this sounds like, because we're almost done with like the anthems that are close to a region of Central Europe over there. Oh, this one is not like really long. It's only like 1 minute and a half. Let's see how this sounds. Where's my home? Where's my home? What? Yeah, they say it like in a phrasing that's not typical to English, but would make sense in older transcriptions. It's really sweet like this also. Oh, I like this inflection like the oh, short and sweet, really. It wasn't anything like extremely surprising, but it was decent. So yeah, I think it's definitely a pretty high C tier. Like, I would put it in the top 5 anthems of the C tier. Wait, yeah, I think this deserves a tiny bit more, as the amazing opera-like singing throughout it really deserves its flowers. So I'd put in a kinda decent B tier. But before we go with the 5th anthem, I almost forgot, but I wanna sincerely apologize to the people who watched the 3rd and the 4th episode, since in the 3rd episode, at some point in the video, I put the flag of the Philippines reversed, and I didn't know that this is something like very offensive over there, that means that they're in war. So I really apologize about that. I must have downloaded the wrong image from Wikipedia, and I've made another mistake in the 4th episode, though not as big, but I would like to clarify that Moldavia over here doesn't speak Moldavian, but they speak Romanian. Though, as this guy said, thanks for the acceleration, they speak a Romanian that's blended with Russian too, so they create their own like very specific dialect. That's why they're proud of it in their anthem. But we're done with all of this, so let's go with Iceland then. I really wonder how this sounds, because a singer I really like, I don't know if y'all know Björk, that did the album's Vespertine, Homogenic, comes from Iceland, and it's a weird country that's isolated from anything else, so I really wonder how this sounds like. It's another time one of those like slow anthems. Oh, I like this like sudden change of energy. That's nice. You see these kind of houses, they remind me of, you know, the round houses in the hills in the Lord of the Rings where the hobbits live. That's funny. 1 day is 1,000 years to you, and 1,000 days a day and no more. Interesting poetry over here, but I really don't understand everything. Oh, wait, I gotta rewind. Really like the energy changes over here. It's like Kazakhstan's anthem, but a bit worse. I'm sorry. Iceland, 1,000 years. Iceland's 1,000 years. Praises its god and then dies. Pretty good anthem, really. I think it's near the top of the C tier. It was decent, but it's not able to crack all of these anthems are in the B tier or above. Okay, so then after this one, let's go now with a country in Asia, which would be Vietnam over here. I don't really know what I should expect now, but let's see how this sounds. Okay. Pretty classic until here, okay. It's pretty goofy like that. Oh, I really like how the voice is left with like little instruments just here, so it kind of sounds like the voice is floating over everything, but like not all the anthem, so it creates a really great contrast. The path to glory is built by the bodies of our foes. Damn, it sounds so beautiful, but if you read the lyrics, it's pretty aggressive, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually think this is like pretty cool. I think I would leave it in the beach here. Like, yeah, it was really good, but at the same time, like, is it in the level of the 8-tier anthems? Like, is it as unique? I don't really think so. But after this like kind of short one, let's go with Palestine, which I also wonder how this one will be. Okay. Well, since this doesn't have any background, let me find a version that actually has one.
Soon after.
I really like the harmonies because they seem like really warm and comforting, and it really makes something nationalistic, I think, instead of something like cold and distant, you know? And the B phrase enters perfectly. Like, it's really happy like this, and it's great to have a happy anthem like this because in the bad moments it still gives you hope. Yeah, with the build up over here. Nice. This isn't something that really changes a lot because it resembles like something that you play in a band. I know this because I have actually played in a band before. But yeah, I think Palestine really deserved the top B spot. I genuinely really liked it. Warning, all the last few ratings I've given are changed in the rest of the video because I had to re-record these ones and my opinion shifted a bit, so keep that in mind. Let's continue though. So without further ado, let's go with a group of islands in the Pacific now, which would be the Marshall Islands right here. I have kind of a fear that this will be a cappella and we'll have to try out different versions of this anthem. Wow, the voices are really beautiful, but there's only the voice, there's nothing accompanying it, so it doesn't form like a real song, you know? I need to find kind of a full version.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, this one, it's instrumental. And if only they put the instrumental with the voices, that would be perfect, but I don't know, it's maybe too much. Wow. Hey, and here comes the percussion. Yeah, with the kind of drum roll in the background to create kind of an anticipation like this. What? Why did you do that to after not having anything? Bro, what the fuck? Okay, and here at the end it redoes that drum roll. Oh, I like that end with the Let me rehear some of the a cappella versions to kind of form a better opinion.
11 minutes later.
Yeah. I mean, the melody was really beautiful, but there's not really anything to support it, so I think it doesn't deserve anything more than like a low C2 like this. Oh, and I forgot to put Panama like kind of higher over here in the low B tier. I found it kind of cool. But after that, let's continue with another group of islands, which would be Tuvalu over here. It's gonna either be something really mid or something atrociously bad. Don't tell me it's another cappella. Yeah, okay. The problem with this is that there's not any build-ups or not anything because you can't really do that with a simple voice. You can hear the coffin in the background. But I like the kind of sweet melodic touches that they add in these anthems that really tells apart the region. That's like the only point that I like about these anthems. Let me find the instrumental to another time take something from this anthem. Well, the instrumental is pretty good, but I don't think the two combined would really make something that's not like kind of corny, but at the same time, I guess it was decent. So I'd actually put it in a low C tier over here. Well, not overthink this. But then let's go with Africa, which would be Burundi over here. And I heard it's like one of the poorest countries of the world, so I wonder if they actually had the means to do a proper national anthem. Oh my god, I like this intro. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I like the density of like melodies that do like. Well, I couldn't sing what I just heard, but it's really cool. It's way more original than our anthems in this region that are like mainly in English and that are extremely corny. I'm sorry, but yeah. I really like how the voices like kind of blend together with the actual instrumental, and that's something we don't really see in those kind of anthems, and it's really awesome. This might be the best Central to South African anthem. I like the melodies and the originality, but at the same time, it doesn't have like those crazy build-ups of the countries in the S and SS tiers. So I think, yeah, it definitely deserves something like a high B tier. Wait, yeah, maybe a low A tier. This is absolutely awesome, man. But after this, like, honestly surprised, let's go with Somalia over here, which is actually the worst country to live in the world. Like, they're constantly in a civil war. There's a lot of people killed there. It's horrible overall. And by the way, this anthem was recommended by another guy in my comments, so thank you for the recommendation. But let's go, let's hear this one. What is this instrumental? Why is it almost like a kid's song that's like for birthdays or something like that? But it's weird as fuck. Let's see how the anthem is when the voices get involved. Oh my god. Oh, I like the voices. Yeah, they really chose a good choir. Wait. Did I just hear fucking auto-tune in a national anthem? Like, bro, I don't think I was used to hearing auto-tune like this clearly other than, I don't know, Charlie XCX songs. What the hell? So yeah, they aren't like those kind of singers I thought. It's still good though. I think Arab anthems are like really consistent. They're all really interesting between them. I really like the melody, but it didn't impress me as much as Burundi's national anthem, so I'd actually put it, yeah, in a high B tier. I think that would be accurate. Whoa, don't go so fast here. I agree that this one is very catchy and has a really special vibe, but I think it lacks a bit of quality, so I'd drop it a bit down the B tier towards the C tier. After that, let's go with the country that's a bit more safe to live in and in the other side of the world, which would be Costa Rica, which I really like to visit one day. I heard it's a really cool country to visit. They got like a really nice culture and the country is really peaceful. Like they just chill right there. Let's see if the anthem is as good as the country. This star reminds me so much of the Spanish anthem, which kind of makes sense at the same time. Yeah, every single Latin anthem is kind of like this. There's nothing that takes me by surprise over here. Oh, I like this kind of inflection over here. Oh, here there's a beat switch, but again, this beat switch appears in a lot of different anthems apart of this. Yeah, okay. Okay, but it doesn't have the strongest hooks compared to Panama. It's not unique enough as Mexico. Yeah, and a low feature over here. I mean, okay, what am I supposed to say? But after that, we'll go with a country that's called St.Lucia over here, which I don't really remember where it was. It's maybe in those like small islands in the Caribbean where there's a big cluster of islands, and I believe St. Lucia was over there. Oh no, I don't care, I don't fucking care. This place in the deepest pits of hell, bro. Imagine like the typical question, like being stranded on an island for 1 year and you can only listen to, in this case, one national anthem. I would avoid this kind of anthem at all costs. Fuck no. I can't listen to a full 2 minutes of this. What the fuck? This is torture. I'm sorry, I don't have the attention span. I admit it. This shit is gonna go in an F tier. Like, fuck you, I don't wanna hear this anthem ever again. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. Without further ado, let's go with an anthem that I kind of have hopes for, which would be Kenya. E Mungu Gnuvu Yetu. I hope I pronounced that well. I'm sure like I butchered that. What the hell is this? Oh, wait. I don't really like that kind of awkward piano that there's over here that does like kind of notes like this. But at the same time, the melees and armies are interesting. Oh, it's kind of mindful like this. It reminds me of kind of anthems like Nepal, but of course this isn't nearly as good. And the Ritando at the end. It's nothing like extremely original, but I mean it was decent. I don't know anything else I need to say. So, hello Teacher another time. We're kind of in a row, unfortunately. But without further ado, let's go with Singapore. I heard it's like really safe and democratic and all of that, but at the same time it's really strict. Like, do not commit crime there. It's not worth it. Finally, one that has like a lot of instrumentation like this. Okay. Oh, I like the kind of waves that the melody creates over here. Really like that. Dun, dun, dun. It's like a little bit cheeky, a little bit playful, but I think it's a good touch. Majula Singapura. Ah yeah, so now I can pronounce it. But is it original? No, not really. Okay, but it's still fairly average. Though I believe it's like a teeny tiny bit above average, but still average since it's in the C tier. But yeah, it's not as meh as the anthems we listened before. Then let's go with an anthem that's kind of like in the same region, which would be Myanmar over here. What the? I really wasn't prepared for this anthem. What the hell is this instrumentation and voices? It's kind of those kind of songs that you buy in Animal Crossing that some of them are like really weird. Oh. This is kind of like funny, I don't know why. Oh yeah, and here it picks up. Oh my god, it almost sounds like a folkloric song like this. Maybe the voices are carrying it, but I really like how the melody is made. Wow, I really wasn't prepared for that anthem. What the hell? For me, yeah, it's a nature. It was original as fuck, bro. I like that. You know what? Maybe I'd consider putting it even higher since I find it so original and witty. But I don't know. Tell me how do you see it in the comments. But then let's jump right into another region, which would actually be Lesotho over here. Lesotho face la bontatarona. Please, I have no fucking idea if I've said it right, but we'll see if they repeat the name in the anthem. What the hell is this recording? It's like coming from the very rear ends of my headphones. What the fuck? I try not to judge anthems by the quality of the recording and more of in the ideas, but yeah. Let me find like other versions to kind of another time with these anthems that don't have a lot of material form a good opinion. Yeah, but is there anything really surprising here? Hell no. Yeah, it's a low C-tier another time. Too many anthems in the C-tier. It's really sad to see it. Wow, we've got a bunch of new anthems in the B and the A tier, which is really, really refreshing. I love that. And let's go with an anthem that's really close to there, which is, I believe, the last anthem by alphabetical order, which would be Zimbabwe over here. I remember that country because I think there's a king that tried to make like everybody rich there, but he ended up bringing like an extremely big economic problem where like you had to spend like trillions of Zimbabwean money just to get like, I don't know, a piece of chicken or something like that. How the fuck do you reach these levels of inflation? What's this star? It's kind of like those kind of sad songs where there's like save these kids in Africa with the small donation. Guys, I'm totally for those kinds of videos, but it always baffles me that it's like always the same kind of music. If it works, you don't have to change it. Okay, it's a typical like corny melody like this. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, this like kind of some touches, like kind of like it's really hard to comment these kind of anthems because what the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, oh yeah, this anthem is so interesting. Wow. Oh, I love that part. Oh my god. I'm done, bro. I really know what to do with this anthem. It was not so bad actually, but it's so mid. I'm so sorry. And after that, let's go back to the region of, I think it's the Pacific. I don't know if they're like from the Indic or the Pacific region, but it's the, wait, let me find it.
5 minutes later.
The Kiribati Islands, which I know it's called Kiribati and not Kiribati because I sometimes watch those like etymology nerd channels. So yeah, I guess it's called like this. I like the messages that they tell, like help each other, all of that, but yeah, we have to see the motherfucking melody. This was really not interesting. So it's a really low C-tier this time. I was debating if putting it in a D tier, but it's not that bad. And after that, let's go with another country from Oceania, which is right next to Indonesia, which would be Papua New Guinea over here, right next to Oman. Oh, arise, all of you sons. Ooh, I wonder how that sounds with that title. Though I have kind of a bad thing from the zone it's located. Yeah, I told you, bro. Like, this sounds very stereotypical. Like, they just say like the name of the country, but it could be the same with any other anthem from that region. Like, it's not special at all, bro. And also, they do them like 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Like, bro, I'm not listening to all of that. Shout again for the whole world. Oh, I like this. I don't know which notes this was, but they did like some half-step descents, which are like really interesting. We are independent. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of hopes for his anthem anyway. So, is it that bad? Actually, I don't think so. So, it's over like in a bottom feature. If we see that they're worse or they're better, we'll modify them in the following last episodes that we have left in this series. But after that, let's come back to Africa with Tanzania's national anthem. God bless its leaders. Why would you start like that? Because you know damn well that 3/4 of Africa's leaders are corrupt. So why the fuck would you say this at the start of the anthem? Yeah, it's savage until here. Oh, I love that here there's like kind of child core with the adult core, and I think it's a cool touch. I haven't seen it in a lot of anthems yet. I think the melody is kind of good, but is it really original and our time? I would love it. National anthems were like every one of them like had things to it like that musically represented each country, but I guess the colonizers came and made half of the world's anthem mid as fuck. Well, at this point, I don't really know. I mean, it wasn't that bad, so I won't put like at the bottom of the feature, but it's really not the most amazing thing ever. And after that, let's go with right now the first country in alphabetical order that we still haven't done, which is Angola, which is also in Africa. Oh yeah. Wow, I like this kind of chorus at the start, the heroes of the 4th of February. But it's a cappella, so let me find a version that also has some instrumental.
2 very boring minutes later.
Let's see, the US States Navy band could work for this, but at the same time it's instrumental, so... Wow, yeah, the United States Navy band really did a good job with this one. Wow. Actually, I think if they put the vocals and the instrumental together, this has actually the potential to be a like low beat over here. Like, I really enjoy this. This was really cool. Maybe I'm overthinking the potential of the fusion of the two versions, but goddamn, I think this isn't even enough. Personally, I'd put it in a mid-beater now. But after that, let's return to the Americas with Guatemala's national anthem, 444, like that one song from Jay-Z from that last album that he made before retiring. Wait, are there like kind of bells in the background? What? I wonder how this will translate with the voice. Oh, I like these kind of melodies. The pitch is not like this, if not like, but the intervals are like bigger, so I really like that because they take more risk doing that. Tyrants that spit it in your face. That's kind of tough in an anthem, to be honest. I like the instrumentals that do like offbeat rhythms, but that really go well in a strange way. Wow, it's a really happy anthem like this. Wow, and the woman also has a really beautiful voice. Like, they really chose a really good singer for this. And they managed, without bloody clash, to place you on a throne of love. Wow, I really love that mentality. But I think the country isn't doing like really that well, so the anthem did not age the best, but oh well. Wow, I like this. Oh, it reminds me of some vocal inflections that the group from here, Spain, I think in the region of Extremadura, that group Extremoduro, which does, and I really like that. It's kind of cheeky, but it's powerful. This anthem, well, I think it should be a bit shorter, but it manages to hold its length better than a lot of others. Oh my god, that's really nice actually. I didn't expect it to be this good. Wow, I think it's an R rating. Like, this is awesome. Wow, I can't believe we had like 3 A-tier anthems today. Like, we've had some quality. Wow, and also some really mediocre anthems over here, but we don't talk about these. Damn, if this isn't overrating it, then I don't know what it is. Please put this shit in a mid-low B tier. It was still pretty good, but nowhere the A-tier anthems, because I think it lacks the uniqueness it needs. And then let's continue forward in that zone with Belize, which I think it's one of the few countries in Central America that speak English, a part of, I know, some islands like Trinidad and Tobago and some shit like that.
Our manhood we pledge to thy liberty.
Oh, this one is English, but I actually kinda forward this anthem.
As which calleth the sun, brought freedom from sins of the Baymen's clan.
For some reason, I actually like the melodies over here, even if it's not really original. It's almost 3 minutes. Why? Like, for a normal song, yeah, 3 minutes could be acceptable, but for an anthem, it's something quick and really nationalistic.
Land of the free.
I didn't like this part with the voice. It's like the voice kind of falls short of the instrument.
Nature has blessed thee with wealth.
Oh, I like the kind of big vocabulary that they use here. But at the same time, the singing isn't really great in that version. Wow, we're not reading the version, but the anthem. But yeah, hey, what can I say? It was pretty damn good. Like, yeah, in the top of the feature, but not in the very top. You know what I mean? But then after that, we're down to last 5 countries for this video. So this 5th last anthem will be Slovakia over here, which is right next to Slovenia and Serbia. Like, these names are really similar, bro. And the flags too, like, I don't know what happened. Oh, it's way more smooth than I remember. I love these like time lapses over here. Yeah, it really sounds like an anthem from there that's dramatic like that, but at the same time it's more rhythmic, which I always appreciate. Oh yeah, I don't know. Is it really a low B tier? Probably not. I'll put it in a high C tier to be safe. It's kind of good, but it's still like average. Let's continue in Europe with Kosovo over here. It's funny we did before Serbia because Kosovo actually became independent from Serbia. I don't like how the instrumental really doesn't go with the voice, so it creates kind of a weird mixture. Is it me or I have seen the same exact clip of waterfalls like this in another anthem? I don't know. I think it reminds me of something. And that's all. Is it really far-fetched to put this in a high D tier? I mean, it wasn't as bad as this one, or 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 this one. And yeah, I think it was better than a lot of anthems over here. So yeah, I'd put it in a low C tier, but definitely not in the D tier. But then let's come back to Latin America for a sec with Haiti. I think it's also one of the few French-speaking countries in the Americas, and it's also one of the worst countries to live in there. So yeah. Okay, some really good energy right now. Let us train our sons, let us train our sons. Well, I'm skipping because why does this anthem stretch so much? I don't know. There's nothing really impressive. Bro, take an actual master at this kind of jobs because it's your fucking country, bro. Well, maybe I guess they didn't have the budget. So, another low feature, like, brother, what the fuck? It's so clustered over here. And then for the last two countries, let's go right into actually the Arabian Peninsula, because now we'll go actually with Oman. Oh my god, it's another version of the intro. It's even more epic. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. This is so epic. I'm so excited to view this video. It's kind of glitchy. Okay, the intro is a bit long. Well, it's a stereotypical national anthem, but in an Arab version. Well, it's still kind of beat and cool, like it's not absolutely depressing like, I don't know, Barbo's national anthem. It's like, yeah, a churchical anthem, but it's not even a beat, it's like at least this one is like a beat and nice. This was not really impressive. However, yeah, let me put it over here, right in the middle of the city. It was like really better than those like completely mid anthems we listened to before. But then let's go with the UAE over here. And actually I had the anthem just in the end card, so we're gonna use this. Yeah, it's really rhythmic like this. Okay, that's it. Here, it's a moment where I hope there would be something else, like a build-up, something like that, but not like kind of nothing like this. Yeah, I would put it over here next to the Marshall Islands. Well, we haven't like figured this enormous feature that we have here, but we'll do that in the rest of the episode of this series. Wait, before finishing this, why the hell is this below Oman? I actually corrected by putting it in a mid to high feature. Now that's right. But apart from that, I think we would be done for this 5th episode. So let me know if there's something I missed about an anthem, or you'd like me to actually do a specific anthem in priority out of all of these anthems left. But yeah, I won't tell anything else because it's time to go with the outro. In this 5th episode, we also listened to many new anthems, like the Funk in Burundi and Myanmar ones that pleasantly surprised me, and in general the high tiers grew. But as always, there's always the fucking mid and the feature to compensate it. Yeah, if you've watched this series, you'll definitely know that this isn't a new thing, you feel me? But wait, you know what is a new thing? Well, I have to announce something, and it's that after this episode, the last 2 or 3 episodes are gonna wait kind of a long time. But it's because I'm actually planning to start a music channel where I'll eventually drop a few singles here and there when I'll have them. And who knows, maybe start a successful rap / R&B / indie / whatever the fuck inspires me career. That could be super interesting because I believe I could have a lot of talent for this. If I were you, I'd definitely tune in. Just click the link in the pinned comment and subscribe to the music channel. It's free after all. Anyway, we're done with all of this, but here's the playlist for this series I promised at the start, and also a video where I started playing every single music mobile game as the musician with 10 years of experience that I am. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.